Welcome to the Midnight Current, where the feminine always knows what haunts her. I'm your host, Jalea, and tonight we descend into the Venus in Scorpio of the 12th house. Hidden desire, forbidden hunger, sacrifice disguised as seduction. This is my review of the 2024 Nosferatu, the film that crept into theaters on Christmas Day in 2024 and reminded us that even in the season of light, darkness gets hungry. The new Nosferatu, directed with velvet dread and ecclesiastical beauty, doesn't just retell the classic German expressionist story, it recenters around her, Ellen, or rather, the woman, the one no one listens to until it's too late. Her marriage is a crypt. No passion, no voice, no witness. And from that silence, something ancient slithers in, probably from a past life. Not because she's weak, but because she's open. Because she feels deeply. Because Venus in Scorpio in the 12th house is the woman whose love becomes sacrifice. The one who knows the ghost is already in the house. Now, I've loved many vampires. There was Salem's Lot, which is Stephen King's nightmarish small town corruption, where the evil didn't come from outside, but inside the people. Both the book and the TV show let that rot breathe slowly. Then there's Interview with the Vampire, where elegance masks emotional abuse, and Black Beauty is always watching from the edge of screen, silenced by design. And A Vampire in Brooklyn, now that was culture. Eddie Murphy's Caribbean Gothic, blending horror and Black folklore with temptation. It told us that evil can look fine as hell, but it still bites. And Angela Bassett has blessed the screen as a vampire in that movie and also in American Horror Story Hotel. The 2023 film, The Last Voyage of the Demeter, has to be one of my favorite movies, of all time. It gave us the middle chapter, which happens in transit between invitation and infestation. That ship, it was a coffin on water. And the captain's log was a prayer, a confession, and a curse. What's wild is how Nosferatu echoes that, flashing back to the boat, to the horror at sea, and the men who wrote their legacy in blood, just trying to contain what a woman had already felt coming. Because it's always her. It's the woman who dreams, the woman who sees, the woman who already knows. Claircognizance is a real thing, y'all. Venus in Scorpio in the 12th house doesn't just love deeply. She loves in secret. She mourns while making love. She dreams of being seen, but fears what will happen when someone finally does. In Nosferatu, this woman dreams herself into the vampire's mind. She doesn't just resist him. She becomes the weapon. She dies to end him. He basically heard her call. It's the deepest kind of magic. Not a stake through the heart, but a woman who lets herself be devoured to starve the monster from the inside out. Call it suicide. Call it divine feminine martyrdom. I call it a coded ritual of sacred rage. So, this past Christmas, when everyone else watched holiday rom-coms, I watched a woman bleed for her town, die for a man who didn't see her until it was too late, and still became the moonlight that saved them all. Venus in Scorpio in the 12th house, that's the vampire's bride. That's the priestess. That's the girl no one will remember, but who became legend in the ashes. Thanks for listening. Keep dreaming. But don't forget, what you call desire might just be your doom or your salvation.